It's back. Welcome to another episode of Alive or Dead.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, the OG, Jay, and it's good to have you here in the trailer hood. And I did a video, a couple of videos ago about celebrities live or dead, and seemed to go over pretty well, and I had kind of a fun time doing it. There is something that I like to refer to as the Abe Vigoda effect. Abe Vigoda, if you don't know who he was in one of the Godfather movies. He was on Barney Miller. He had his own series called Fish. Now, Abe Vigoda looked like he was in his 70s when he was on Barney Miller. When he started that show back in 1975, he was actually 48 years old. He looked old.
Lady, who are you going to listen to? Me or your computer? You won't believe this, but according to their records, I'm deceased.
It's probably a mistake.
So after he kind of faded away and he didn't have his show anymore, people kept saying he was dead. And he would show up just as a joke on different television shows saying, "I'm not dead."
But he died, and of course,
People thought he died?
Yeah, but look at this. I mean, this fine paper is refuting that. And he's not dead at all. In fact, he's right here in our control room. Abe?
Abe is there in the control room?
Yeah.
Oh, my God,
yeah.
it is.
Quiet, Abe.
And that wasn't the only time that he was on TV. That, of course, was the David Letterman show, or Late Night with David Letterman, or one of those, I don't know. Abe Vigoda would show up just on occasion on different television shows just saying that he's alive, because somehow people would start these rumors about him because he looked so damn old. But, unfortunately, he did pass away in 2016. He was 94, I think, something like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But unfortunately, he is gone. So he won't be one of our contestants today. But got me thinking again, who else is out there? So let's take another look at celebrities, dead or alive. I've been talking about Abe Vigoda, who was on the Barney Miller show, and if you're not familiar with that show, you really should try to check that out because it was extremely funny. And for most of us old fellas, we do know what this show is. And let's talk about the captain himself. He played Captain Barney Miller. He was Hal Linden. Is Hal Linden alive or dead? Yeah, he's still acting, he's still with us, and he was actually on an episode of Two Broke Girls just a couple of years ago, so that's good news, right? Hal Linden, still with us. Now let's take a look at Sergeant Wojciechowicz, Max Gale. I haven't seen this guy in a very long time, so I wasn't really sure. I had to look this up on the interwebs. Is Max Gale, Sergeant Wojciechowicz from Barney Miller, is he alive or dead? And yes, Sergeant Wojciechowicz, Mr. Max Gale himself, is still alive, although he's doing less TV and movie work now. He's behind the camera now, so kind of an interesting guy too. So good news for him. That brings us to another. Is he alive or dead? And Steve Landesberg. Landesberg. How do you spell that? I'm trying to read that off the other screen. Landesberg, yeah. He played Detective Arthur Dietrich on the show. He had a very deadpan delivery, and he was extremely funny on that show. Now, is Steve Landesberg, is he alive or dead? Unfortunately, he passed away back in 2010. He was 76 years old. After the Barney Miller show, he did some TV appearances, he did some movies, and he did a lot of voice work too. Our next cast member of the Barney Miller Show that may be alive or dead, we're not really sure yet, but the very talented and very funny Ron Glass. He was the character that was always dressed up in a suit and tie, looked like he was going out on a night on the town every time you saw him. He was also on my very favorite sci-fi show of all time, only lasted one season, but Firefly. He played, what was he? He was the shepherd on Firefly. He was Ron Harris on Barney Miller. And is he alive or is he dead? Unfortunately, he passed away back in 2016. He made it to 71 years old, but yeah, what a shame. Ron Glass. Well, last but certainly not least, Mr. Jack Sue, who played Nick Yamana on the Barney Miller Show. He was absolutely hysterical on that show. In my opinion, he was the best one there. But is he alive or is he dead? Sadly, he died in 1979 after only 4 seasons of the Barney Miller Show. He died while filming, and what a shame. But that's it. That's our Barney Miller edition of Dead or Alive. Let me know what you think about these videos. If you like them, I'll keep making them. If not, who cares? I'll do something else. Just leave a comment in the comments below. You know, everything's below. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And you probably notice that the camera is moving right now. That's because it is becoming detached, and it's going to go away really quickly. So I'm going to say, for the Old Guy Network, I'm the Old Guy, and I'm out.